10 in a row, but obviously no pressure. O'Neal not able to hit. Here is Shaquille again.
In, out, and back in.
Hardaway checking the floor, then going all the way. Went with the left hand. O'Neal. So Shaquille is tied. Smith's putting the move on Anderson. Here's Shaquille. It's a nice setup from Nick Anderson to Shaquille O'Neal, who missed the initial. Hardaway also involved. Hardaway called on the foul.
Shaq rolling on that kind of pick and roll situation, and just he's been basically almost putting the ball up softly.
Extends to a 17-12 Indiana lead. Hardaway getting possession. Anthony Hardaway able to take advantage of now. 5.5 remaining in this first quarter. Grant. Well, that's a rare opportunity. Horace had 6 to come on Monday.
Eons to go.
And here is Shaw. Just to beat the 24.
I don't think any shot doctor ever taught Brian Shaw this kind of form on the shot, but with the shot clock winding down, he did not have a lot of choices. Falling back, kicking out. And maybe he's still hot from that last one. By the Pacers there, the side out of bounds play was for Nick Anderson, but by denying Jeff Turner, kept him out of it, but Shaq takes care of business.
Very aggressive move going right at Antonio Davis.
Number 3, Haywood Workman.
Shaq looked so focused, so in tune with the game, not going to let anything bother him. You saw a little hack on his wrist as he took it strong and finished.
The Magic, 35. Anderson
within reach. It's a close game. I think Larry Brown is somewhat satisfied at this point.
Hardaway for 3. Yes. That is his second.
That teardrop jumper again as Horace Grant, the rebound, the kick out. As Penny Hardaway has been extremely aggressive. Anytime he is bringing the ball out of the backcourt in a transition situation, I think he is thinking shot first.
Well, Reggie Miller is back on the floor after the long stint on the bench. What a move! It's on Shaquille. That's his second.
Wow, what a quick move by Penny Hardaway on a little isolation against the best defensive player on the Indiana Pacers. They had sensed a play for Hardaway, and they put McKee on him. But this is what Penny noticed at the end of...
Shot clock is to 7. O'Neal banking with Kite and hitting. 16 for Shaquille, along with 9 rebounds. It's a pick and roll for Kite, and his pass, a weak one, picked off. Shaquille O'Neal leading the break, going all the way, and he drew the foul. Rammed with one of the technicians, one of the cameramen, behind the basket, and then making sure that he was okay.
Well, how about Reggie Miller trying to stop this play? And no way, he just ran right through that tackle. The arm tackle will not get it done. And that was one of our taller technicians. Wound up taking the charge on Shaq way after the play.
At the Arena, the Magic, after trailing by 12, now lead by 8, 58-50. O'Neal, 20 points and 9 rebounds, just 2 fouls at the half. Miller with 7 points, Smits with 10, but neither scored in the second quarter. Each sat out much of it. Smits
is back on the floor, matched with Shaquille O'Neal. Here's Shaquille. He is 7 for 11 from the field and 8 of 14 in quarter. Shaquille with 2 fouls. Rick Smits with 2. Here is Shaquille again.
Starting out the third quarter, got that back pick, and Rick Smits gave up on it at about the free throw line, and the help didn't come. It wouldn't have mattered anyway where Shaq and Miller. Rick Smits with just 2 personal fouls in that first half, but the quick hard spin by Shaq eluding the double in there. That very painful, very sore, and that is on the shooting hand.
Mitchell unable to hit. Rebounded by O'Neal. Nice outlet for Hardaway. Orlando leading 66-58.
Tried to lay the ball up. He had him beat.
They'll get it. Possession. Foul. Yes. And a count. And that is number 3 on Smith.
Well, Penny Hardaway never got back on defense, just got to about midcourt, and the easy rebound secured by Shaquille O'Neal, and then the easy outlet pass. And a very good pick once again by Dennis Scott to hang up Rick Smith.
They double up. Miller over to help. Left Scott free. Now the open man is Anderson for 3. Well, that was short. Smith's trying to push it. O'Neal off the blocks, did not work. Shaquille with a nice spin to get the position.
Well, once Rick Smith had to give ground here, and Shaq putting that shoulder in, that is not a charge. That's just incidental contact at that point, and Smith's with no hands, keeping them up, not feel confident that they can come down and score every time, and that's just about what they're doing.
O'Neal, he is 12 for 17. He has 33 points.
Well, a big part of Shaq not getting into foul trouble, although lots of contact right there, is at the other end, a lot of quick double teams. So that's protecting Shaq. But Shaq's footwork, as we mentioned before, has just been outstanding.
Ahmad Rashad back at the O-Arena here in Orlando, and Shaquille O'Neal having a big game tonight on the breakaway here, and then goes right into our cameraman, Dave Atkins. I did some research, went over and talked to him. Dave said he is all right. Not only is he all right, he said that's the greatest thing that's ever happened to him. What a sick man. Marv?
That's a sad life for Dave.
How about the way Ahmad just sat there and no on whether it's Mark Jackson, Byron Scott, Hayward Workman. The only one that they want to stay home with is Reggie Miller.
35 for Shaquille.
Anderson.
Indiana getting back into it with a 12-4 run. O'Neal for Grant. I thought Shaquille started the game looking for his teammates despite.
Pacers starting to do some gambling on defense, plus some quick double teaming there, and Davis coming off the passer, not a good idea when Shaq can see Horace Grant on the cut all the way as Reggie Miller got caught looking the other way.
A new 24 for the Magic. They double up on O'Neal. Shaw is open. Ryan Shaw with his second three-pointer of the game. And Shaw at the guards. O'Neal with the jump hook. Comes back to Shaquille on the back tap from Shaw. Scott for 3. Well, Dennis Scott with his second from down. By Dennis Scott.
Well, good things will happen for you as a player if you stay active, as Brian Shaw did there. Just as the point guard on the floor right now, really not necessarily should be that close to the basket in that.
Thanks, Marv. After fouling out game 4, you came back today and showed us some vintage Shaq Diesel. What was the difference?
I just wanted to stay aggressive, play my game, take it strong to the basket, and I did that.
What is this whole thing about everybody holding court at home? You feel like you can go back up to Indiana and close this thing out?
If we want to end the series, we need to. And we've been playing well up there, so we just need to go up there tomorrow, get the same intensity, get the same composure, and maybe we can get one.
All right, thanks, Shaq. Great game. All right, back to you, Marv.
All right, Ahmad. So the match.